Hello everyone, so this is my current reading journal and she's looking pretty thick. So what's happened is I have got to, apologies for that, I've got to June, well May. I created a video in May of an unboxing and I edited it about 5 different times and tried to upload it, and every single time it just wasn't working, and I got very fed up. So I won't say I went in the mood, but I have not done any book reviews since my May books. So I've got the whole of, like, all of June's books to actually do. And yes, we are at the end of July now, so I've saved space for that, but I'm very clearly not getting another 6 months out of this book. So I have moved on with my life. Well, I will go back to that and do June's bits, but I've started set up in my new journal, and I'm trying something a little different. So I'll just show you what is going on. So we've got just a part 2 title page. Open it up and I've got even more reading goals and some more bookshelves. So my bookshelves at the minute, I can't find my black pen to go with that matches like this. So I've tried to colour them in. I think that's all of the rest of May and June's, possibly. So I've still got a few little ones there. January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, so I need to put July's in here. So that's got 120. So I've added another 80 onto here. And I have no idea how many this has got. And I've just counted and this has got 63. But if I need to do extra, I'll just add like a little folded, I can't remember the word, but a little folded piece. I've got more 5-star reads to go with, so I'll be keeping up with this book bingo in this one, and obviously I'll be keeping updated with my stats. 5-star reads, so I've got this space, but this is only May's and a little bit of June. I think I read that in June. Did I read that in July? I don't know. Anyway, I think I needed more space for 5-star books. And again, I'll be keeping up with these pages in this book. Then we've got, so this is new, so it's a Libby tracker, because I'm not doing very well with my borrow and due dates, because I end up borrowing a load and they're all due at the same time and I haven't read them all. So I'm just going to try and keep a tracker so that I can see when they're due. I'll just have to, if I end up borrowing them again, I'll just have to rewrite them every time I borrow them. I'm assuming I'm going to need a second page for that, but I haven't set that up yet. And this is a Kindle Unlimited tracker, so I haven't put in a due date because obviously Kindle Unlimited you can just return it whenever, but I have put in a borrowed date to see how long, like which one's the ones that I've had on longest and am I going to read them. And I'm also going to include the 10 Prime books that I've got with that, because I'm pretty sure I've had like a few of them on for ever. Let me just move that wire. Okay, so this is my new TBR pages. So this was my July TBR and this is my August TBR, and I need some suggestions for September because, so I'm currently reading I've just finished Twin Crowns this month. I'll be reading Cursed Crowns next month, and then I'm assuming we're going to move on to Burning Crowns, so that's with a it's book. Is it book prestige or is it YA? I think it might be like a Facebook page like YA fantasy lovers or something along those lines. I'm reading that with them as well. And then I'm pretty sure these are very short reads, but I've got the April one because it was free on the Stuff Your Kindle date. So I thought, oh, I'll read the first two. And everybody raves about this, and this is a series that I really want to start. And this has got like one of the prettiest covers ever. Did I just pick a book simply because it's really pretty? Yes. And I've just realised that all of these are on my Kindle. And this is the only physical book that, although saying that these were all Kindle, I have these books but I listen to the audiobooks. I'm thinking, because I've got my little 5-star stamp, maybe to say like, oh, I've read this book, if I put it like put the rating on, maybe. Although I already do the ratings when I actually come to do the book reviews, but can't decide if I want to change that up a bit either. I've got another page there to do. So I've got July, August and September, so I've got October, November and December's for their space. I really couldn't bother to do the shelves yet. And then this is my July that I have started and done most of, but I haven't actually wrote that it's July, so that's really good. And I really don't think I'm going to have enough space for this, because I think I've read 15 books this month, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just 5. I might have to just put some like random books floating around, or have a little page that folds in and out that I really can't remember the name of. So this is basically similar to what I've done previously. Let's see. Yeah, so January, the reading calendar and the total pages. Not too different, but I've started putting the book covers on. I'm not sure if I like this. I like this with all the lines, because it just kind of looked a bit messier there. Whereas I feel like it looks a bit cleaner with having the lines in, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just making it up. All my total pages I normally put at the top, whereas now I've decided to put it on my TBR at the end. Maybe I should have done that as total books, but so what I've been doing is, say, put a little book cover on the start and finish, and then just put in the coloured line in between that matches with this. So I read that on the first and second, and here's how many pages. I only go up to 300, so if it's over 300 it's tough. Basically I've put in Quicksilver because I did start that on the 27th, but I think I only read about 20 pages ish. There was definitely only a couple chapters. And I haven't put in this one, which is Love Rosie, and I haven't finished The Eye of the World. I need to put it on I have there. Never mind. I haven't picked that up for a week apparently, because it's now the 30th. Oh, I've only got 2 days. So yeah, that's this. I'm not sure, because the book pages are still like too big, and it's literally, so I've got my, she says, and I literally had it. I don't know where I've put it. I don't know where I've put it. It's holding up the camera stand because the phone's too heavy and it flaps down. Okay. What's it called? My little, I think it's a Canon Canon photo printer. So I split the books into quarters, and then I split them into quarters again, so I literally had like 16 books, tiny little books, took it out. But they're still too big, and if I quarter them again, then they're going to be tiny, and it's really annoying to half them, because then you have to turn it sideways and it doesn't quite fit nicely, and there's no easy way to do that in the app. And then the plan is that every book I've finished, so the first one was Downforce, and then A Proposal They Can't Refuse, so they would come on the next pages, so I'd be like Downforce, A Proposal They Can't Refuse, the next few, and then I can't decide. I think I'm going to do it every 10 books, and then just do like a little stats. Oh yeah, I was going to do different months. I think I'm going to put all the months in the front, because I don't think I like doing the books by month, because sometimes I'm reading series and I'd rather review the series and do a spread on the full series, rather than do like, I've read Twin Crowns this month and then there's the next one, and then more pages in, there's the next one. So I think I was just going to do these spreads for all the months in the front, and then do the book spreads afterwards with little stat summaries after every maybe 10, maybe 20 books from July. So I've already read 15, so technically my review would come in after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe here, somewhere along here, because I'm confused now. I finished Pride there. Yeah, so around here. Then just do a stats page on like the 10 books that I've read. Maybe not even a big stats. Maybe just a small one, and then just continue doing book reviews. But I don't know. This is just me trying to figure out what I actually like doing. And maybe I am going to change it every time, maybe not, but we'll see. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.